Welcome in to the Biker Baker Show. We cook up some cookies, pies, and dough. So stick around till the end. See what kind of recipes we come up with again. Stick around and see what kind of recipes we come up with again. Okay guys, here we are. This is all the bones that I've saved. There's steak bones and chuck bones and any kind of beef bone I got. And you can also add some chicken bones if you want. I put them in the oven like this, salt them really good, roast them on 400 for an hour. Then I take them out, put them in the crock pot, fill it up with water, and let them cook for 48 hours. And I'll show you that when it comes out. Okay guys, there's the bones that I roasted in the oven for 1 hour on 400. And I'm going to put them in this crock pot and fill it up with water and put a splash of apple cider vinegar in it. That helps loosen up the bone marrow. And if you want to add any vegetables or anything in it to give it a little more flavor, that's up to you. I didn't the last time, but this time I am. See, I got some celery and onions and carrots, so I'm going to throw in there. And we'll show you what it looks like. Okay, there they are in the crock pot. I've washed these vegetables. Just going to dump them right in there. There, I'm filling it up with water with my reverse osmosis. Gives a good water to make your broth with. Or you can use distilled water or spring water. Alright, you can see there I filled it all the way up to the top, as much as I could get in it with water. And here's my apple cider vinegar. Don't splash in it. And set it on low for 48 hours. And we'll show you what it looks like when it comes back from that. Alright guys, I'm taking the bones out of it, getting everything out, and then I'm going to strain it and put it in a pan and let it set up. And then we'll show you what it looks like after we take it out of that.
How long's it been on?
48 hours.
In the crock pot, 48 hours. After you roasted them.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
And then I'm straining it. As you can see, I got a big strainer here. After I got all the bones, and that one we had some onions and carrots and celery in, so make the juice taste a little better. And guys, this is the best thing for you if you do a fast, and when you're coming off of a fast, you have a cup of this, gives you all your nutrients and stuff. Very, very good. This is the best broth you can have, is this bone broth.
And then you get double duty on your food, because you eat the chicken or the steak and roast, and then you just reuse the bones.
Yeah, and you can use chicken bones, beef bones, whatever you want in it. I've even put turkey bones in it.
And you've mixed them, like chicken and...
I've mixed all the bones before. So, I don't waste anything. Alright guys, we got it all strained out. I had to put a little bit in a bowl because my pan wasn't big enough. And then what I'm going to do is put it in the refrigerator and let it set till it forms the tallow on top, because all the grease will rise to the top. And guess what? You can use that tallow as well. Very, very good for you. You can put it on your skin. You can cook with it. It's a great moisturizer. So we'll show you when it comes out. Okay guys, this is how you get the grease off of here. Just very gently lift under it. You can see them. I'm putting it in a jar because I'm going to reuse it.
And what is that? It's not grease.
It's tallow. Beef tallow. Good stuff.
You can put that in to fry hamburgers with.
Steak. And don't hurt if it gets a little bit of that broth in it. No big deal. Still good. All right, and you just put it in a jar and fill them up. They'll last in the refrigerator for about 7 days. Or you can put that whole jar in the freezer and freeze it and just take it out whenever you need it. This is great to use in soups, just to drink, whatever you want to use it for.
And it gelled up some, which is good.
Yeah. Now, it didn't gel up like the other one did. Let me show you it. You can see the difference, and this is how gelled it is. It's solid. This one's still a little more liquidy, but it's probably because I put the vegetables and stuff in it. And a lot more water and stuff, so. But just know that this is still good either way.
Good for soups, stews. He just drinks it. He just heats it up and drinks it.
Yeah. I usually put a little extra salt in it because I like it salty.
Notice his shirt stay salty. Ha ha.
I can be a little salty. Alright guys, I'm finished filling up the other jar. So if you like this, give us a comment, let us know. Maybe if you've done it, tell us how you done it differently. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hype please. And thanks for watching. The Biker Baker and Mr. Smith Show. She's not in it with us today. Later, Gators.
Peace out.